Alright, so this video I'm not opening anything up and showing you like new stuff that I've gotten. Uh, I want everyone's opinion really on stuff that I already have. Uh, there's a card show coming up pretty soon, and like sometime next month, and JSA will be there doing on-site authentications. And I really don't want to mail anything anywhere to get it authenticated, so this is the best way for me to do that, is to take it in, get it authenticated on site. And it should be a little bit cheaper doing it on site like this than going online and submitting stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. And I am not rich by any means, so I can't send or submit a whole bunch of stuff for authentication. Basically, I've only decided on one thing so far, and I'm not entirely sure what else to send. So I've got a handful of things here that I wanted to show everybody, and I want you to comment down below with the item you think I should get submitted. I'm trying to keep it to about 4 items maybe. I don't want to do too much. So number one, the first thing, the one I'm going to definitely submit, is my Mike Trout. I got this signed in person in 2011 when he was still in AA. And I actually had a handful of things signed by him, but this is the only one I have left. I really regret not holding on to all the other stuff. So some of the other things I have that I was thinking about submitting, I've been looking on eBay to see how much JSA things sell for from these people. But I've kind of narrowed it down from most of my collection. And I'm not going to submit any like jerseys or anything. I have a Kobe Bryant jersey I really should submit, but for one, since Kobe passed away last month, his price has gone up. It's not like $40 or $50 or whatever it was before. It's like $150 now. And it's a jersey, so jerseys also cost more. So I'm trying to keep it small, send like cards or flat items. So I'm going to try to avoid sending jerseys in right now. So I've got a ton of cards that I thought might hold some value and might be worth authenticating here, and some other things. First off the top here is my James Harden rookie autograph that I got. These are all 100% authentic. I know they're authentic. I got them myself. There's a Steph Curry rookie. I also have a Steph Curry 8x10 somewhere around here in his Davidson uniform. So I should probably send that in as well. And I'm trying to think of what else. I know I've gotten Curry for a bunch of times over the years, but I can't think of what else I have from him. So this is what I'm considering right now. I've got to find the 8x10. I don't know where it is since I moved. But Curry rookie. That Harden rookie, I've actually seen a slabbed PSA one of those certified authentic autographed sell for like $200, that same exact card. So both of those, I mean, Curry usually fetches more money than Harden. But I'm not trying to sell these. I just want to have them authenticated for, later on, insurance reasons and all that, because it does increase the value. So getting everything insured, it's covered more better. Here's a Dwayne Wade autographed rookie card that I got. I also have this one doesn't really have a very good signature on it, so I know it's real, but the signature, I guess he was in a rush, so it's like I always worry that they're going to deem those fake with the rushed signatures. I do have another one. It's a game used jersey card that he signed. It's a nice clean signature on it. I'm not sure if I want to send either one of those in. And then I've got a couple of Giannis cards. There's the rookie card, and then this one that's numbered to 25. There's only 25 of these in the world, and this is probably the only one he's ever signed. So I want to I'm kind of torn on picking between these two, or if they're even really worth getting authenticated because they're just cards. But he's the biggest name in the NBA right now. Speaking of biggest names in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard. I got this signed in 2014. October 27th, 2014. I just happened to bump into him at a restaurant. And I had an index card on me. So, Kawhi Leonard. I wrote the date and his name on the back. It's just an index card. I didn't have anything else on me. Quoting Step Brothers, you're not gonna just not ask for his autograph, you know. And especially back then, he was signing everything for everybody. So I took advantage of it. He just won a championship with the MVP, for the finals. So that one's a big possibility. I mean, Kawhi and Giannis are the two biggest names. Kawhi's the biggest name in the West, and Giannis is the biggest name in the East. So I'm really leaning towards the Kawhi, really. But it's just an index card, so it's not really going to hold much value anyway. I have some Hall of Famers here. Got, unfortunately, if they've passed away, it drives the price up. So I'm not really sure if I want to send anybody in that's passed away already. This one, I probably don't need to get this authenticated. Stan Musial. On the back of it, it's stamped. Like, there's no way somebody's going to fake these. These were sent by Stan Musial himself out to people. It says, compliments of Stan the Man, Inc. And it's got information on where you can buy authentic stuff, but this was back when he was still alive. So, Stan Musial. I probably don't need to get this one authenticated because it's pretty much its own proof of authenticity directly from him. Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt, I mean, he doesn't really sign too many autographs anymore, so, and that's a full signature too. So that one, I might have to send that one in too. I'm not entirely sure. A couple of old timers here. This one's Bobby Doerr, which Bobby Doerr signed so many autographs. There's no point in faking them because there's so many out there. You can just get a real one extra cheap. So probably don't need to get that one authenticated either. This one, on the other hand, Lou Boudreau. I forget when he passed away, but this is an old signature. Don't see too many from him anymore. That might be worth getting authenticated, but like, they're not really big name Hall of Famers. Although this one is a big name Hall of Famer. It's a really weird item, honestly. It is a book cover. It's the cover of a book. They cut all the pages out of it. You can see the glue marks on the inside. And they mailed it to... this is probably one of the few that I didn't get myself. Like, a lot of them I got through the mail too. This one I bought from somebody. I'm confident that it's a real signature looking at it. It's an older Hank Aaron signature. This is before his hand started shaking real bad, so it's pretty clean. I bought it. It was a good price. It's such a weird item. It doesn't make sense that somebody would fake a signature on an obscure item like that. Because if you're going to fake a signature trying to make money, you're going to put it on a premium item. Or a card, a regular card or something. And this Baseball Stars of 1974 is a complete... no insults to Ray Robinson, the author, or anything, but it's a pretty worthless book. Nobody really... It's not exactly a desirable item. The signature looks good to me. I think I've done enough studying on some of these guys that I can determine what's real and what's not. This is also another one that I bought just because it was a good price, but it's also another obscure item. It's a newspaper clipping signed by Cubs Hall of Famer Billy Herman. This one was signed after he retired. He was pretty old when he signed it. His hands were a little shaky, I think. Which that's what I'm assuming anyway. I'm not really too familiar with him, but I've seen a ton of his signatures. He has been passed away for a long time, so there's not very many authentic ones out there anymore. This one, here's another one I didn't get myself, but I know the person that actually got this signed in person, so I'm confident that it's real. And it's Ernie Banks. Now Ernie has also passed away, so it would be expensive, but it's an Ernie Banks 8x10. Um, like I said, I'm pretty sure that one's real, just because I know the person that got it for me. They're not going to lie to me. A couple more that I was considering here. Well, this is actually both from the same person. Magic Johnson 8x10. I actually bought this 8x10 because Larry Bird was in town, and it was like a secret. Nobody knew he was in town. After I found out he was in town, I actually did get Larry Bird on an index card as well, like the Kawhi Leonard there, because I didn't have anything else when he was there. So I ran out and bought this and went back hoping to get him again, and I never saw him again. But Magic Johnson came through a little while later, and I got Magic Johnson on it. So I really wanted to get Larry Bird on it. So hopefully one day I can. But that's something I was also considering getting authenticated, as well as this magazine with Matt Kemp on the cover. I got Magic to sign this one as well. I probably should have gone with a card or something, but I had this magazine. It's not exactly too valuable because it does have the nameplate on it with my address. Well, my old address. So, yeah, there we go. Some of those names there. Magic Johnson, Stan Musial, Lou Boudreau, Bob Doerr, Mike Schmidt, Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Billy Herman, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis, Dwayne Wade. Let me know who you think I should get authenticated and what would be the most valuable thing to get authenticated. That's not a premium item like a jersey or a ball or something like that. I'd like to keep it to these small flat cards if possible. I'm really leaning on Kawhi Leonard here, so that might be it. But I'm not really sure. I'd like to limit it down to maybe 3 or 4 items. Mike Trout for sure, because I've seen this exact same card, JSA authenticated, sell for over $400. It probably wouldn't really get that much right now, but the way he's going, I think that's a fair price. And that's an actual selling price, not just what people are asking for it on eBay. It's sold for $400. So this is the one I'm getting authenticated for sure. Hopefully, with you guys' help, I can pick out a couple more things to send in. Problem is narrowing down what I want to send in and get authenticated. But let me know down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.